2 trucks because every card in that deck hits like a truck. We got some Territorial Kavus. We probably have, alright, rolls 8. And 8. I'm going to be doing a reroll here. There's a 9 and a 7. Max will be on the play. But yeah, we have some Territorial Kavus. Oh, why is this deck? Oh, we have some Flame Slash going on. Or, sorry, Tribal Flames. Not Flame Slash. Got some Tribal Flames going on. But and then from Elliot, Elliot's goal is to get his life total down as low as possible, and then cast a Death's Shadow, who's a 13/13, who gets neg X, where X is equal to your life total. Starts off with a Triome. Elliot starts off with a Verdant Catacombs. I believe he is on Sultai Shadow, but I want to wait till we get into this game to before I put that in on the match there. Fetch Shock. What are we going to see from Max? Is it a Kavu? Territorial Kavu. It is an XX where X is equal to the basic land types you control. And then it has some attack triggers whenever it attacks. Swings in with the Kavu, and it's going to get dressed down. So it's still going to be swinging, but the abilities will not go off. And then where its ability says his power and toughness are equal to the number of land types you control, it does kill him. Max plays a Wrenn and 6, ticks up, gets a land back, and puts it into play. And probably says go. Yep, end step, dress down, leaves the battlefield. Abrupt Decay, the Wrenn and 6. So this is Sultai Shadow. Hopefully I spelled that right. If I didn't, y'all can make fun of me in the comments on the YouTube video or here on Twitch. Territorial Kavu again. That is a 5/5. Whenever it attacks, you choose one. You either discard a card, and if you do, you draw a card, so either a loot, or you exile up to one target card from a graveyard. Pretty good in the modern meta. There's a Lightning Helix. Lightning Helix is going to deal 3 damage to Elliot, and then Max will gain 3 life back up to 18. And it's going to meet a Stubborn Denial. Alright, Bloodbraid Elf is going to flip into a Lightning Helix. Swinging. Alright, we're going to Fatal Push the Kavu. And Bloodbraid Elf is going to swing in for 3, taking Elliot down to 8. Now, this could be a good thing for Elliot, also could be a bad thing. I do like seeing some Bloodbraid Elf. I have missed that card in Modern. Thoughtseize. He's going to take the Leyline Binding over the Bloodbraid Elf. Elliot's down to 6. Probably going to have a Shadow here. That's why he got... Yep, there's the Shadow. That's why he got rid of the Binding. That way Max wasn't able just to 1 mana remove his Shadow. Do we have the Thoughtseize bug? 4 mana. Into another Bloodbraid Elf. Bloodbraid Elf is going to flip into a Leyline Binding, which he can't cast. I can't remember what that card is. I will be right back so I can see what that is. Elliot goes to 3 within bolt range, Helix range. I can tell you what, that card that Max plays, I don't know what it is signed by A. Dick Vickers, one of the best wrestling managers that you can ever meet. So shout out to A. Dick Vickers. If you need a manager for your professional wrestling needs, hit him up. You can look him up on Facebook. And if he's got time for you, he will manage you. But odds are, he's a busy man. He won't have time. Elliot's at 1. That Death Shadow's a 12/12. He can't swing in. He's just going to pass. So he can block one and push the other. But he is still dead to a top deck Lightning Helix or Tribal Flames. Or top decked Bloodbraid Elf. 3 mana into a Shardless Agent, which is going to cascade into a burn spell more than likely to pick up that game win. Good job, Max. And I will be right back, y'all. Till then, they're going to be sideboarding. I'm going to go find out what that card was. So I'll be right back. It was an alternate art. Alright, y'all. So, that card, I did not know what it was. I feel stupid for not knowing what it was now. So Max is playing, like I said earlier, 2 trucks. That's what we call it here. It is, except tonight's version is 2 trucks and a dispatcher. That dispatcher is that card I didn't know. It was General Ferris Rotrick. Whenever he casts a multicolor spell, he creates a 4/4 Golem. Red-white Golem. Whenever he casts a multi-colored spell. Start off, bobble target max. Looks like a lightning helix off the top. Little pro tip, if a shadow is a 6/6, you can helix the shadow. Hang on. Let me reread lightning helix here. No, you gain 3 life. Sorry. If it was target player gains 3 life, you could kill a shadow with a lightning helix if it was at 6. Sorry. I was about to speak too soon. That's why I caught myself. There's the tribal flames. Cycles of Street Wraith down to 11. Oh, Max has just got a handful of burn. I think Max waits, lets Elliot deal damage to himself. That was a good call, helixing the shadow. I think you let Elliot do damage to himself and then you burn him out with Helix Flame Slash. Because all he has to do is lose 2 life here, and it's donezo. Engineered explosives. He's gonna crack it. No, he's not. He's just playing things out in his head. Max needs some lands here. Stuck on 2. That's not good. Lightning bolt. I mean, if I'm Elliot here, I gotta get rid of that tribal flames. No, he got rid of the helix. Interesting. Traverse the Ulvenwald. Reveals a Death Shadow. Alright, we're going to be going to game 3 here. Max got land screwed there. Happens to the best of us. Max mulliganing down to 6. Land pass. We're off to the races, boys. Mishra's Bauble. Mishra's Bauble. Bauble target Max. Reveals. Looks like a... was it a Scion? I think it was a Scion. Scion of Draco. Yeah, Scion of Draco. It is a 12 mana 4/4 dragon with Domain. The spell costs 2 less for each basic land type he controls. And he's able to play 2 mana, 12 mana 4/4 dragon for 2 mana there because he's got all 5 land types. And it states that it has each creature you control has vigilance if it's white, hexproof if blue, lifelink if black, first strike if red, and trample if green. So basically, if he plays a Kavu, Kavu is a 5/5 first strike trampler with Scion out. And Bloodbraid Elf is a 3/2, 3/1 first strike trampler. Shardless Agent would be a 2/2 hexproof trampler. It's a really good card for the deck, needless to say. General Ferris is a first strike vigilant dude. That's nice. Thoughtseize. Ren and 6, Lightning Helix, and another Scion. Looked like Max picked up a Tribal Flames there. Swinging 4. Plays a General Ferris. Max is looking golden here. If Elliot can... Alright, he's got a Fatal Push. He can remove one, and he can create a blocker. No, he can't, because he has to remove the Scion, but he can't push a Scion. He can't Abrupt Decay a Scion. I don't know how Elliot gets out of this one. I really don't. Because Scion flies. That's the big problem here. Alright, decays the General. 4. Max has got a Helix and he's got mana to cast it. Double Shadow. Helix for the win. Helix for the win. Right on, Max. Congratulations, buddy. Congrats.